The following program is brought to you by our Patreon supporters. For as low as $1 a month, you can get episodes of Journey of Wrestling a week early and more. You too would become cool, just like our trash elite Rob and a guy from Ohio, Kitty Holbrook, Distrucity KTL, on the tip of your tongue, I think my guy exists in a quantum state, DG, Passion Killer 711, and Thomas Austin Jr. Is that it? Is that everybody?
You've taken over this list fully. I don't remember anymore. Sorry. It's not up here anywhere. I can see it on the screen. Best of luck.
Pretty sure that's it. I think it's 8. Yeah, it's 8. Thank you. And you also can become cool. You saw the thing. It was just then.
It was like just now.
Yeah. Hey, in case you're just joining us, go back.
Wow, really?
Go back to the beginning of the playlist. We are doing, this is how we're doing it, at least for this and the next one, a very specifically limited run of booking against each other as you demanded it. My guy here had one WrestleMania and cleaned my clock, and my clock has been dirty, or not dirty, ever since.
We got several months to go.
My clock is immaculate.
He could catch back up.
My clock is stunning. If you had said he can catch back up, we officially would have become a Tim and Eric bit.
That's why I stopped.
Thank you. All right, you're booking. Go.
Well, hold on. I didn't say go. You bitch. Let me look at my feuds here.
Yeah, your feuds. You got Nobuhiro Takada versus Lunder Blaze, Feline Consortium versus Maximum Intensity, and the Great Kabuki versus Akira Nogami.
Well, that one's going to have to end.
Yeah, Great he died. His ankle fell off.
So, go. All right, so first things first. You're going to look, I think it's called like Proven Winner or some shit like that. Yeah, there we go. You're going to book Kabuki. It should let me book him in this because it's a feud. Yeah, there we go. Nogami's going to win this feud. Good. Now you are going to go to tag segment. First, let's get the house show recap out of the way. Click everyone but the champs, please.
It's already starting with this crap.
I'm just getting it out of the way so I don't forget.
If I type HOU, it gives me that. If I type an S, it gives me all kinds of other crap.
Click Maximum Intensity.
Done.
Proper, and then Feline Consortium.
Done.
Perfect. They're going to fight.
All right.
Perfect. Now, if you will go to singles segment for me, I'm just looking at stuff. Sorry, feuds. I need to look at the feuds. My bad. So it's just that one, and there's no world title feud at the moment.
Nope.
No, because Diesel's gone. Great. Okay, so what we're going to do is go to singles. Go to Muto. I want to see what he is. Keiji Muto.
Right, sorry.
Okay, he's a face. Ric Flair. Heel. Undertaker. Face. Bret Hart. Face. Guess it'll have to be. Is there not any cooler heel at the top of the card? Is Ricky Chosu? No. I guess it'll have to be Flair. Okay. So I want you to book me a match. Hulk Hogan versus Bradshaw.
Bradshaw, right.
Great. Then I want you to book me a promo battle single segment with Ric Flair and Hogan. Hogan? No, they still don't like that. Sort by charisma. What's Bradshaw at? He's got a 4 charisma. He's really low on the card, but fuck it, we'll do it this way. Yeah, that'll work fine. Bradshaw and Hogan. Not Ric Flair.
Oh, okay.
You're going to make that a promo battle. You're going to hit book. And then after you're going to put after the match. Great. All right. Then you're going to add a feud to that.
To the promo battle?
Yep.
Okay.
It's going to be called Got Your Number.
Okay.
Great. And then, let's see here. Let's get the other feud on the card. Go back to feud segments. I don't have another feud going on, so just click that. Click that. Click fight. Great.
Okay.
Let's get at least one more wrestling match on the card. Go to singles match, please.
Oh.
Actually, tag match. Tag team match.
Okay.
Regular tag team match. Hover over, scroll down the Hard Rock Express. Yeah, that'll work. And then Cowboys from Hell, that's Bradshaw.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe try Team Extreme? Brick Sharks? Brick Sharks. Great. And then let's get a singles match on the card. Sort by fatigue for me, if you would. Jake Roberts is not... He's fine. What championship does he have? Oh, he's part of Team Extreme. That's right. Well, he's not hurt up at all. Let's do him versus Barry Windham. Scroll down on Barry Windham's actual thing. Yes, okay. Part of the Blue Label Society. That'll work. Book that for me. Great. Then do me a favor. Take the Hogan and Bradshaw thing. Leave it in that order, but put it up at the top of the card. Excellent. Now let's get a main event feud going. Go to segment, singles, Muto, Flair. They're going to start with a promo battle, hit book. Then you're going to go to add a feud. Great. This one is going to be called... Give that back. There we go. Add my producers, if you would, please.
How would you like them?
Top down is fine.
Okay. So, do you have like some ideas about how we're building to the inevitable 10v10 tag match, or?
Well, I got a different thing for this pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
All right, and if you will do me a favor and hit play.
Alrighty. With slightly less than a minute to spare, I think that's one of your more down to the wire.
Yes, I had stuff I had to set up. So, we're starting this with Ric Flair coming to get his title back from Keiji Muto.
My keyboard does this thing where sometimes it double types certain letters I use a lot like vowels.
Give that back. Give me that back. He wants the great Muta to give him his title back.
Like he just tripped over his words and that becomes the catchphrase.
That becomes the meme, yeah. And it's a good solid promo segment. Muta is not terribly interested in this bullshit, but I mean, it's a good challenger. It's better than Diesel. This is just a singles match covering some stuff in the tag division. The tag team champs aren't in tag team action tonight, but the Blue Label Society wants to get their shit in. It's a heel versus heel match, so it's not going to do great. I don't really care who wins this. Hit simulate. Oh, good match.
Oh, it was hot.
Hot match. These two violent, angry men just beat the bejesus out of each other, I guess.
All of their bejesus all over the ring.
Then this is an actual tag team match following that up. People setting up, who's going to be the tag team champions, who's in contention for that, since the Feline Consortium lost their belts and all that. 0-0, is that what that says?
6.
Oh, well, yeah, they win. Excellent match. Not hot, but like good solid ring work. The Brick Sharks put themselves back in contention. Then we just cut to backstage, and these two are already... They are actually... we cut to them in the middle of having a chair duel, like a lightsaber fight with chairs. And at one point, I think it's probably Takada who lights his chair on fire, and like we cut away just before just before he begins to menace Alundra with that.
Oh, for commercials?
Yes. Then we cut back. Those two are gone, but the fighting has somehow moved on to the tag champs. Jake Roberts is actually quite tired from his match earlier. The Feline Consortium, we're not content to simply get jumped, get their title stolen, and walk away. No, they're coming back for them. They want their titles back.
Is the flaming chair still there?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's just in the corner, abandoned. We don't know what happened.
All right, a mystery.
This is the amazing tag team action you could see at a WWF house show. Pretty effective.
Not so good.
Not 100 this time.
You fucked up.
I fucked up.
Might as well just throw in the towel.
This is... Kabuki is injured. He's not going to be able to compete for a while. Since this was ultimately just two dudes with backstage heat, he comes out and he on the microphone puts over Nogami as, I can't keep going, so you win. I'm gonna be gone for a while. When I'm ready, though, I'm coming back for you.
So Nogami wins this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was fine. This is... Well, so if we had a 4-week segment, this would be the first of several qualifying matches for the King of the Ring tournament, where, guys who are lower on the card get an opportunity to win their way into the King of the Ring tournament. Hulk Hogan's the overall favorite to win the tournament, so Bradshaw, from much lower on the card, gets an opportunity. We don't have 4 weeks, though, so this is just a random one of those that happens, and then we don't see the rest happen like you had in 90s booking sometimes. Bradshaw wins this clean. Like, no cheating, nothing, no bullshit, clean.
Good for him.
Yeah. And then he immediately gets on the microphone to ruin that good that good feeling by relentlessly mocking Hulk Hogan as a fucking has-been who's over the hill. I'm young, I'm strong, I've got your number. Hulkamania's dead and I'm gonna kill it.
Time to start me a gimmick with my guy Kevin Sullivan recruiting Bradshaw. Oh, that was the last thing.
Yeah, that was the last thing. That's how we end the show.
4.25 stars. Not bad overall, my friend.
Cool.
Not bad overall. All right, it's time for my crap to happen. I think I might have done this off camera. Let me double check. I did do some stuff here and there. I need to go to the indies. Oh, no, actually, I need to see company. Other staff. Yeah, okay, so I did not do that. So, roster, indies. Let's see about getting a Brian Pillman. Oh, no, okay, we did do all that. It's just being finalized. Okay.
Yeah, they'll come at the end of them.
Yeah, I did it off camera. I did a couple of things off camera. Okay, let me just look at my notes here real quick.
It's just the word penis written over and over.
I have very specific goals relating to penis. Okay. Right. All right. I guess we can start. This is going to be a rough one.
Hold on.
Remember, you need to vamp.
Let me get my timer going.
Okay. Get ready.
And go.
Okay.
So, speaking of vamping, earlier we mentioned this, but it's good to mention it again. Literally, for algorithm optimization, it is good to mention this again later. If you like what's happening here, like the video. If you want to see more of it, subscribe. If you think you want to be cool, and who doesn't want to be cool, you can give us $1 on Patreon, and that makes you cool. That lets you join the elite ranks of the cool. And we gotta say your Patreon name, and sometimes it's a funny joke. White sells books. You can buy those. They're actually quite good. That's not just me as his friend speaking. I'm an incredibly picky reader. That's not true. But I'm picky about what I call good. And his books are actually quite good. I will read crap, but I will acknowledge it as such. And we got a Discord. It's in the link tree in the description. You can come there, you can hang out and talk about wrestling, talk about Journey of Wrestling, talk about regular stuff, talk about anime. No one ever talks about anime there. Come on, you could be that guy. Be the change you want to see in the world. Thinking of anything else I could shill. We don't have merch. We don't have a Factor or BetterHelp or Simply Safe or Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship, so don't want to shill any of those. Although, not all of those. We will take some of those. If someone's interested in sponsoring this channel for some reason...
I played Raid Shadow Legends briefly. It wasn't bad.
Hey, don't give him the juice for free.
Well, no, just saying.
But... I appreciate that you guys watch this. I appreciate that you're interested in it, and that you're engaged enough to let us know what you want. I still don't know why You like this. You do. The people who wanted this, the people who requested it, are having a great time, and I'm really happy for you. I don't know why this is good entertainment. I'm doing my best to give you guys what you came to see. And I'm not sure what that is, which leaves me at something of an odd end sometimes.
This is going back to my conspicuous notes on penis.
Yes. So, let's have a talk about entertainment, shall we?
This sounds fun.
When I watch a YouTube video, and it's not just like Drek, it's not just something I'm watching to have noise going on in the background. I like there to be some sort of point. Some sort of, like, thesis or reason for the thing to exist, like a challenge video of, trying to beat a video game in a certain way. Or, this is my thoughts, this is my thesis on this. I watch, as you may have gleaned from who I am as a person, a fair amount of your YouTube essayists. What do you guys think the thesis of this video is? Like, what's the point of this? Mention in the comments, mention on the Discord when you get to this episode. Because we record these in advance, you guys will be seeing this much after I say these words. But I'm interested to hear what you guys think that is. Because this series exists because of you. That's why this series exists in the first place. You have about 2 minutes left, my guy.
I sure do. You're absolutely correct. I sure do.
He is going through it right now. He's clicking a whole bunch of buttons. There's a meme, and we don't edit this show that. But if it was edited like a Violent Profiles, I would suggest the meme of a really sweaty guy furiously typing as sweat drips down his face.
Well, it's a little warm in here.
As he's trying to beat a record. There's a specific meme, and if you remind me when you can at me on Discord if you're there. If you remind me when this episode comes up, what meme I was asking about, if you don't know, I'll remember that, and then I'll give it to you. Because I know I can find it, but I'm not going to take the time to try and make White Raven put it in the episode, because that's not really what this show is. So I understand that a fair amount of the viewership just kind of listens to things. They don't even watch. Good for you. This is a weird podcast, because it's, a lot of clicking, and one guy talking, and then another guy talking, and then one guy talking.
Let's do that for the... Man, I'm not going to get my stuff off the ground. That sucks.
You got 50 seconds.
I sure do. Okay.
You got another week if you want.
Yeah, I do. Let me see if there's any. Don't really care about that. Got that. Haven't popped that off, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll deal with it. Can I put together a match real quick? Sure, it sounds good. And that's gonna be the thing. That's gonna be my show.
All right.
Hoody booty.
20 seconds left.
Yeah, I had a lot, and then
the first week's always harder.
Well, there's one thing that got super complicated, and I put it together wrong, and it deleted itself, and then I had to go back in. Okay. So, merchandising. Oh, it sucked.
Yeah, you already held that.
Man, for what?
For those two things. You did that last cycle. This exact thing.
With the singles? No, I did it with the tags. So there's at least one feud in there that
you didn't know was in there.
It might have been Redemption. I don't know. Whatever. Grumble. Okay. Owen Hart is proving he can hang with Eddie Guerrero still. He wants that cruiserweight title. And he does it by winning a match. Eddie's surprised, but he's like, all right, you got it. Got a new power. The Assassins International. Wow, they really loved that one.
Yeah, they love that.
They're excited.
They're excited for new factions.
Yeah. Okay, we've got this in a fight. This is just the continuing three-way feud. The Diamond Dogs are holding their tag team championships against the Road Hogs and Just Business, and the brawl backstage is impeccable. This only happened because Warlord and Barbarian requested it. And Kawada wasn't doing anything. So, okay. This is a match. I think it's for the title.
Yes.
So I messed that up. That's okay. Because I meant for Dan to win, and Sid's only been champ for a month. So Sid is going to battle him back. No, in fact, disqualification, we'll say DiBiase gets involved, so the winner is Sid. Yeah. Bought us a star. Well, lost us a star, rather. Oh, Glenn Locke's over. That's nice. Okay. Let me make a note of that. Already DQ. Sid's a little pissed off about that because he wanted a straight match. He wanted to prove he was better than Dan, and Dan's stupid manager just couldn't help himself. So this feud comes to a close as Scott Hall and Raven join forces within the faction. And everyone is booing because Scott Hall, he was such a good guy.
No, he's better together.
Yeah. Randy Savage versus Sting. I'm actually going to hit simulate on this. This is just a big exhibition. We needed a money match to get people into the arena. And both of these guys are at the top of the game, so fantastic.
Randy 5 stars, amazing. Everyone loved it.
Yeah, really glad about that. Needed that. Know what I forgot to do? Oh, well.
Dead heat this week.
Yeah, looks like it. Let's see who pulled ahead. You
by like 1,000 fans.
2,000. That's okay though. All right. I've got mail.
You do?
Aha, that's all that. We will deal with that later. You have mail.
I know what that is. That's just Hulk going, thanks, brother.
Hogan's glad you put Bradshaw over. All right. You ready to make shit happen?
I absolutely am. Yes, I think yes, and yes, and yes.
Okay.
All right. So first things first, we are going to open the show with our house show recap.
Is that tag?
Tag.
Okay. The same as usual?
Same as usual. Yep. Just more efficient.
Sure. Well, when you're not, doing the sweating that you... Oh, damn it, I did there it is. That you were saying I was doing, which I was.
Things are just better.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go to singles. Actually, feuds. I don't really need anybody else. You're going to select Hogan versus Bradshaw. This is going to be a promo battle. Perfect. And then... I tell you what, just do promo battles for all the other feuds also. We're just going to do...
Okay. This is the Lazy Man special.
There we go. Okay. Now let's get some wrestling on the card.
All right.
You are going to, let's say, book by fatigue. Yeah, fatigue. What's Chosu at? 0? Yeah. He's going to find somebody. Find me a face.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Click William Regal. Find me a face. Yeah, perfect. I love it.
Cool.
And Jericho. What's he at? Still 0. Yeah, find me a face. Yeah, great. All right, you're going to intersperse those in between the wrestling matches, please.
Oh, okay. I believe you said you wanted to open the show with the house show recap, so we'll do that. And there you go.
Okay, great. So we got all our feuds. We got everything else. Give me an event package, if you would.
Okay, that is what I forgot to do. I was so strapped.
And then day in the life of, let's say, Steve Austin.
Good old Steve. He is the steviest. I'm going to have to type. He loves to drink stevia.
Maybe. I could see that. All right.
I like my tea sweet, but I don't want it to affect my system. That's why I use stevia.
So, I think that's about all I need to do. Yeah, cool. Hit play.
Alrighty.
We open the show following Steve Austin as he goes through his day. He just spends it camping in the woods. That is absolutely that is very correct. Yeah, no, we're going with what the blog says for once.
With my packets of stevia.
He brands it stevia. Then package for King of the Ring.
Wow, a whole ring full
hyping
of
up
kings.
the tournament.
Yeah.
People who are they're fighting for this honor, this storied tournament, the King of the Ring tournament, and we're going to see some exhibition matches that may or may not be involved in the people who may or may not be involved in the tournament later tonight.
Cool.
Yep. First, we're going to see all this amazing action you can find. William Regal's charisma is a level 3. Of course it is. At our house shows. This is... we're doing the thing we did a couple months ago again. A lot of these interviews, a lot of these promo battles they're not like a press event. They are a arranged interview with a specific interviewer. Pick the interviewer of the day you want. Let's say JR. And it is just him sitting down with these two people who have agreed to no physicality. He's going to be doing a series of interviews tonight to talk about what you'll see on the upcoming show and why it's important. This is just two men talking about Flair talking about how he never lost the championship. It was stripped from him unfairly. Muto essentially saying, "I don't care. I'm going to kill you."
Very in character.
This is just an exhibition match that might be... it might have implications for the King of the Ring tournament. Actually, you know what? Who's more over? 903, 18. Yeah, let's give it to Tiger Mask.
Okay, work to the crowd.
Yeah, of course, it was a fucking amazing match.
Yeah.
Cool. We're good. This is actually a promo battle. These two are, being separated physically. They're sitting down, or the idea was for them to sit down with JR. Security has to literally stand in between them, and microphones are given to each of them separately as they vent their hatred at each other. Alundra comes across as far more reasonable on account of she didn't start this war, but she is prepared to finish it. This is another interview. The Feline Consortium laying out that they essentially were robbed. They did get beat. They acknowledge that, but they were the maximum maximum intensity were only in the tag title scene because they jumped them in the first place. So they feel like they're owed a return shot.
Okay.
This is another exhibition match. 851, 878. 1-0. Oh, this one's a fine dead heat. You can simulate this. William Regal with a nearly 5-star match against Jushin Liger. Surprising no one.
Yeah. Who could have guessed?
Then this one is the last of these for the night, and this is the only one that nearly breaks out into physicality. Because on it, Hogan drops a bomb. He says that he's talked to the management, and Bradshaw's not going to be in the King of the Ring tournament. Despite winning, Hogan has used his backstage stroke to get a one-on-one match with Bradshaw at the pay-per-view. He has robbed Bradshaw of being the King of the Ring because he doesn't deserve it. He's a scumbag. He doesn't. The WWF audience doesn't want him as the King of the Ring, so Hogan's going to put him down and show that he's still the top guy.
Wow, that's big.
All right. And then this is another just exhibition match. Nogami fresh off a win. Riki Chosu fresh off being awesome, but he has a worse record, I believe, so he's going to win.
Okay. Cool spots.
Yeah, absolutely banger action. And hit continue. And that's our main event for the evening. And you guys loved it. 4.5-star show. Perfect.
Yeah. All right, I got mail to check real quick here. Brian Pillman's happy to join us. So is Jimmy Hart. Barbarian's happy. I think that's all my requests. Yes, good. Okay, to my book. To me, my noble Einherjar.
And go.
All right. Oh, man, it's hard out here for a me.
Yep.
Mario. But we're making it work. let's call this a backstage confrontation.
So, at this point, I'm in the lead. That's not disputable.
No.
But it is definitely possible for White Raven to come from behind, to take this back. If he has solid wins basically every month for the remainder of this.
Yeah, there's going to be some things we're changing about how this is set up next show.
Basically, we're not sure. Now, it's possible White Raven will have a Gold Star show sometime between now and the end of the year. I don't know. But up till now, he has not had one, and I had WrestleMania, and that killed him dead. I also put on a hell of a show, I think. If memory serves, many star ratings were had. Meltzer across the room. But if I'm being real with both myself and with you, it was that the hype was so much better on my end that he just couldn't have won. We're going to be trying, the next time we do this, season 2 of this particular concept, we're going to be trying to even things out. We're going to look over the pay-per-views before we start the actual scenario, go in, edit the scenario, and make sure that every pay-per-view is the same level of hype. That feels unnecessarily restriction-y.
Just that we have the same...
Just that both feds have an A show, have a WrestleMania. Huge hype, 3 gold star, maximum hype WrestleMania. And we'll both know where ours is, because we'll have looked, so we can book to it if we want.
Sure, yeah. Just a little bit more. I mean, there's a lot of kicking the tires in this, right?
This is the first season. And hey, look, I like mentioned a second ago, I don't know why this is good. I don't know why you're enjoying this, but I'm having a fine enough time doing it. So if you guys like it, we'll keep going. It's not like this is not nearly as hateful as I thought it would be. And
I will agree with that.
Just because I'm winning.
I will agree with that. This has been a lot more fun than I was worried it might be. Oh, good. I'm making decent time.
Yeah, you got 3.5 minutes. You're not even halfway through your time yet, brother.
Let's do that. Uh-huh. Pulling a little bit of a U, but that's okay.
Hey, I mean, I'm winning. You would want to pull a me.
It's mostly just stuff that I need to get done. Okay, are there any titles I forgot about? I didn't forget about that, but I do need to book it.
Doing this has also shown me, in a way that the jows of previous years, where I was working with my friend, have shown me that even more so, it's actually not all that... It's not all that hard to book a coherent wrestling show. You can get away with a lot and still come across generally like a wrestling show. So when real bookers can't manage it, that's a spicy meatball.
That's amore.
No, that's a type of eel.
Ah, thank you so much.
Yeah, that's definitely helpful what I did just now.
Yes.
And not insufferably pedantic. And wrong, because that's a well-known quote.
So much time this time.
Yeah, he's not even to 2 minutes yet. He's almost to 2 minutes.
Okay, let's get some more action. Can we do a trios match? Will that work? Is that okay? Can we book that?
Yeah, it'll let you.
Okay, I don't see a
That's
penalty.
a tag match. Oh, no, it's not.
No, it's not. It's 3-on-3.
Normally when the little parentheses are there, it's not right somehow.
Yeah. I think that's more because they're factions, so it's telling me what pieces of the factions are in there.
That makes sense, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've got other... Whoa, oh, I got out of my thing. Okay, whoa. I got scared.
If I'm going to be real with you, audience, I have a plan for the pay-per-view, but if I have leftover people, the multi-man tag match is still on. I'm not going to not do it.
I hate you so much.
Hey, it stops working, I'll stop doing it. How about that?
Well, that's not going to happen on account of how everything works.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like it's not fair or something.
Yeah, you're right. I guess.
Do you feel bad?
No.
Oh,
Not even a little bit.
Man, I was hoping.
No, I don't.
Okay, and we'll book that just so I can have
30 seconds.
Nah, I'm good. That's it. So I got all my guys. 1, 2. No, I'm gonna put it on the event package.
19.
Yeah, we're
18.
We're good.
17.
I'm good.
Okay.
All right.
Tell me a story.
Hey, we got
That's the Great American Bash.
Yeah, we
That's
got
not nothing.
Great American Bash coming up. Threw Producer Folks on it because I could use extra hype. We've got some hype going into it. That's awesome. Who doesn't love wrestling? The Real Americans. Hey, what a great thing to follow. The Great American Bash, this new tag team of Tony Atlas and now with a proper gimmick to Tonka. They're going to show that they are better together.
They are wrong.
They are average together. So we're backstage with Renegade and Shawn Michaels. Renegade has been in Shawn's corner. He wants him to be doing better. He knows he can be more than he is. So he's like, you know what? You need to wrestle. You're a wrestler. You are also a sexy boy, but like primarily you're a wrestler. So wrestle me. You don't have anything else going at the Great American Bash. I can bring the best out of you. And Shawn's like, fine, whatever, kid. I'm going to put the Renegade over here. We're calling it a backstage confrontation because Shawn Michaels is being very confrontational. It was really good.
Yeah, they liked it.
Yeah. All right. Assassins International show up and show out looking really good.
Against the $1 Million Mafia, no less.
Yeah.
Not to be discounted.
No. Former tag team champions for a very long time. Jeff Jarrett catches up with $1 Million Man as the Mafia is going to the back. Everyone's irritated. This says split interview. So no, he's not catching up. We show an interview with Jeff Jarrett while the $1 Million Mafia is going to the backstage. It's in the little corner, the picture-in-picture guys they used to do. And he's like, now that I'm the champion, he's definitely going to add me to the $1 Million Mafia. I'm so excited. And then an interviewer catches up with Ted DiBiase as they're going to the back. And he's like, that schmuck? No, it's not happening. Get out of my face.
I like this reverse headhunting gimmick.
Thank you. This leads to a fight because they're already in a bad mood, and they run into Patty and Sid, who are discussing a title rematch for her. And Severn hears something. Sid sees him walk by, and Sid's like, "Well, you are the more deserving of my recent challengers." And Severn just snaps. He's had enough, and they just start a three-way
all right,
brawl.
fine. You want to go? Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, the Ark versus Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat could use the win. Sorry, the Ark, but I have been putting you over pretty well. So let's get some shine on those apples. Hey, hot match, guys. Wow, I'm very surprised.
Everybody liked it.
Yeah, good job, everyone.
They did a great job.
All right, this is just a war. It's just these guys.
The tag team division is on fire.
It's on fire. They're trying to tear everything down. The Diamond Dogs are scared, genuinely scared for their titles. Scott Norton's starting to get over, so you're welcome, Internet. We have a promo battle. This is sort of a... man, I loved when they did these back in the day. One of my favorites had HBK coming out saying sweet cream on an ice cream sandwich. This is just kind of hyping up a bunch of the matches going into Great American Bash by having everyone talk about how good they are and how good the matches are going to be, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's just, like the backstage fight where a bunch of unrelated people are fighting, but promo style. So then there's a fight tease. We are still backstage. Raven is walking around his Havoc Championship backstage, and he sees Sting, looks him up and down, and goes, "Shouldn't you be in the retirement castle?" Sting looks Raven up and down and says nothing and walks away. But they do get pretty close. It looks like they might be about to throw down. I think Sting looks cooler here. Doesn't matter, he didn't get anything out of it, but the feud started. And now we have a main event. Scott Hall wants to prove that his association with the Flock is doing good things for him. So he's going against the most hardcore guy there is that isn't Raven, Sandman. And he's going to pick up a victory.
Thus, proving right away, no, he is actually better as a heel. Okay,
Yeah, he's doing
it's
good.
almost like if his gimmick is the bad guy, him being a bad guy makes sense.
Yeah, almost. Sandman seems undaunted and maybe actually a little enthused by having a challenger that strong who can beat him in a hardcore match. He seems to get the fire lit under him again. I didn't check my stuff there. It was 4.25 stars, so of course you pasted me into the earth.
40,000 fans, it looks like.
The gods are peeing on my corpse. So, I've got that going for me, all that free piss. Great American Bash is a gold star event, so this might be my comeback. But
Swap it?
I don't go first.
Yeah, all right. So, at this point, you've got the opportunity to take all those fans back because I'm doing the exact same booking that you did. Mm-hmm. So it's fine. We don't need to rebalance anything. We didn't actually know this until just now.
I had no idea.
You're seeing this firsthand. If I'm still ahead after this, no more excuses. You weren't making any before.
But... No. This is what I prophesied.
Yeah, no. It's just I'm trying.
You have no idea.
I'm trying to get the people going.
Since before this game came out, I'm gonna get the people going. We wouldn't even face each other in the booking simulators in WWE games and some of the older ones that were out before Journey of Wrestling because he kept saying, no, it's too easy. You're a better booker. You'll destroy me. And I'm like, I don't think so. You're better at gaming systems. And yet, here we are.
Hey, you got the gold show. And I'm about to pull some bullshit. Which
All
is
right.
gonna. Maybe I'm not. Maybe, having seen that gold star, maybe I'm not going to pull some bullshit.
It's your business, my guy.
All right, so the first thing we're going to book is the King of the Ring match. The King of the Ring tournament.
Okay.
Which
is as traditional, a 10 versus 10 tag team
exactly. No, go to the tournament?
So I think that's actually like an extra show. No, we'll run at this monthly event. Any extra preliminary matches will be held at a newly created weekly show before the event.
Okay, so it's just going to be a bigger show. Okay.
Unless you want to make an extra show. You get an extra show.
I'm paying the money for it.
Yeah, $150.
I'm paying the money for it.
I see.
You can make tournaments too.
Yeah, it's I understand.
So King of the Ring is the name of the tournament.
Okay.
And then
Finals at the event.
Yeah, finals at the event, I think. And then how many participants? 16 participants would be a fair chunk of the roster. I can sort by not booked. Okay, so we don't need to do this first. Good. So go to just match. Just clear out of this. Book all the feuds.
Okay. Burn Down House.
Great.
Flair versus Muto.
Great.
Hogan versus Bradshaw.
Great.
Feline Consortium versus Maximum Intensity.
Great. That's all the feuds. Take the champion, the World Heavyweight title, put it at the top of the card.
Okay.
Hogan versus Bradshaw is at the bottom of this card.
Okay.
Great. Add a gimmick to Hogan versus Bradshaw.
Add gimmick.
Submission.
Chaney. Okay, fine.
Perfect. Now, let's see here. I don't think anything else is hot enough for that yet. Although, you know what? Can you go to singles feuds? It's going to be all like grayed out. But what's the staleness on Burn Down House?
3.5 out of 6.
I could blow this off, but it could also go another month. I'm going to have to go another month. Fuck it. All right. So we're good there. We're good there. We're good there. That's everything I needed. That's all the feuds. Okay. So now go make the tournament.
Okay. Tournament. Tournament name.
King of the Ring.
King of the Ring.
This is probably... I'm going to pay a price for this. I'm going to
event.
fuck my fatigue up, but that's fine. Top, not booked, auto pick.
16.
16. Absolutely happy with that book.
Okay, I think create bracket is what happens.
Yep.
He's no Mad Dog Killer. And you're fine with all these brackets?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, create tournament. So, we're doing this show real quick.
Yep.
Okay, hit and play.
I think that's yeah.
Yep.
All right, Ron Simmons versus Undertaker. I know you're pissed, but you're not beating the fucking Undertaker. Sorry, Ron.
Undertaker wins?
Yep.
Okay. Work to strengths.
Ricky Morton versus Tommy Rich. Real toss-up, I don't care.
Simulate.
Yep.
Okay. Hot match.
Perfect. Ray Traylor versus Ricky Chosu. I'm going to give this to Chosu.
Choshu was fine.
Shane Douglas versus Takayama. Douglas is over. You're not Takayama. Douglas wins.
Douglas wins.
Gotta protect that overness. Nogami versus Booker T. I got Booker into the main event. That was the goal. Oh, Nogami wins.
Nogami. Oh,
And he got
Nogami
over.
is over. Nice. Good psychology.
Regal versus Austin. Oh, man. Oh, my heart.
Yeah.
How could I do this to myself?
Kill your darlings, my brother.
Yeah, I mean, one of these guys isn't going to win. William Regal wins.
Okay. 5-star match.
That's right. I am averting the world. It's not Austin's time. He's not going to win the King of the Ring. Jericho wins.
Jericho wins.
Bret Hart wins.
Bret Hart wins. Ooh, a hot match, too. Good job, guys.
Taker.
Taker.
Shane Douglas.
Shane Douglas.
Regal.
Regal.
Jericho.
Jericho. Lively start.
Taker.
Taker.
Regal.
William Regal.
There we go. Cool. That's what I wanted.
Okay. All right. Kiro Nogami got over and is no longer over within the span of the show. You got 57 of your bucks back.
That's going to fuck my everyone's shit together into the earth.
And, oh yeah, the thing about Regal's charisma. Okay.
Okay.
So, King of the Ring final, Undertaker versus William Regal.
Yep, and that doesn't need a gimmick or anything. It's just the King of the Ring final. All right, so that booked everyone technically at the show, right? No, they're not.
No,
booked at the show.
that was a previous show that was squeezed in.
Oh, well, I guess they're not going to be booked then. Yeah, I don't want to go over like Ricky Chosu.
26.
Yeah, I'm not risking it. Scroll down. Up a little bit, sorry. Mid-carders. Ron Simmons was the least over guy in the tournament. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got an 8. So, yeah, let's just do a tag team match. 4-on-4. Start from the bottom. Matt and Jeff. Paul. Lex. And yeah, that's fine. That's 4, and then the other 4, right?
Well, I have 5 here.
Oh, yeah, I do. I hate it when it's an odd number of people. Oh, Ron's not in it, so...
Okay.
Because he was in the tournament, and I'm letting him rest.
All right.
There we go. Then let's do the house show recap.
Typical?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bunch of people are going to lose overness for not being used at the pay-per-view. I hate it when that happens.
Oh, no, that's not what I want.
But I want to do the King of the Ring match at the King of the Ring, you know?
Okay.
Yep. Then we have 3 more segments I can do.
Yeah.
So let's do Day in the Life of Steve Austin.
Good old Steve.
I do still like Steve Austin, but I want to do something different. I don't just want it to be him, you know? Let's do... Oh, he's at like 2% fatigue. I guess I could have put him on the show. Oh, well. He's on the show now. Let's do the analyst desk.
Okay.
So, sort by charisma. Let's say. Bradshaw's on the card. Jericho isn't, so Jericho. Flair's not on this. He is actually. He's in the minute. I'm dumb. Shane Douglas isn't on this card proper. Taker is. William Regal is. Nogami is not on this card proper. And then let's give Booker T a little bit of juice because he's probably. Oh no, I made him happy. Losing made him happy. Great. And then that's just a promo battle. That's just the analyst desk.
Okay.
Great. Then, if you want to put that right after the big tag match. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. And I'm trying to think of anything else I want to do because I got a whole bunch of slots to fill. But that's 1, 2, 3. I got one more promo I could do. Let's do a main event promo.
Okay.
That can open that right before the main event. Let's say. I don't normally go to this level of detail, but I'm having a good time. If you would add my boys.
Okay. Top down or
top
what?
down is fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I just like to use the bonus, you know.
Sure.
Okay, and then is there anything else I need on this card? I don't remember who all is all fucked up from the tournament, so no, I don't think there is. I think I'm good to go.
Okie dokie.
I'm not blowing anything off, so yeah, I'm all good.
All right.
Steve Austin, not as good. What's he doing this day? He's at home with his family. That makes sense why it wasn't as compelling.
Damn it, woman, put stevia in my tea before it gets stone cold.
And they both look at the camera. And the fans
He's
are
getting
like,
those comedy chops in years earlier.
okay.
House show recap. Just look at all the stuff you could have.
Nah.
Matt Hardy is now Mark out level enhancement talent. He's the world's favorite jobber. Okay. The Hardys are gonna win.
Okay. Was pretty good.
Yeah, the Lex Express is leaving the station. Promo battle's not great, but the analyst desk lacked something this week, I think.
Usually there's a Hogan on there.
Yeah. He's busy. He's going to put paid to a bad person. William Regal's winning the King of the Ring tournament. He was always going to win.
Okay. That's a pretty good match. King of the Ring. Continue?
Yep. William Regal will not be getting saddled with a cringe king gimmick because I'm better than that. Add a finish to this if you would for me.
Okay.
Pass out, I believe it's called.
For some reason I can't.
This is the thing where it would be. That's incredibly frustrating. I guess
It's a submissions match.
Well, yeah. That's very frustrating. I guess Bradshaw's just going to win this then. We'll do Hogan's heel turn next month.
Okay. Bradshaw. Well, you know, I can see how that really fucked you over.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry you couldn't do the thing, you piece of shit.
Well, I wanted to do the thing right now, but I guess another month of Hogan fuming about it is gonna have to do. This is gonna be maximum intensity, just maintaining their tag team titles. They haven't been champs long enough to lose them. So.
Okay.
Good match. And then Alundra Blaze has just gotten her title, so she's going to be winning this. This is actually, you know what? Let's add a finish to this one, since I couldn't do it to the other one. What's double pin do?
Referee declares both participants' shoulders on the mat during the pin. Record, morale, and title change not affected. You get a quarter-star rating penalty, plus 0.5 feud staleness.
And scroll down. I want to see what the other options are. What does by any means?
Face goes to extreme lengths in order to win. Face turns heel.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I could have done that for the Hogan thing too, but it wasn't there. Those are all special finishes, I think. Okay, scroll up. What's time limit draw?
Participants wrestle until the time limit leading to a draw. Nothing affected. Quarter star or
I like
third
that
star.
better. Let's do that. Click Alundra as the winner.
Oops. Okay. Oh, yeah, it really wounded you there, that hot match. Oh, it wasn't even hot. They still just got over on it. Okay.
These guys, they can't be contained. They fight until they're out of time. Something has to be done to put an end to this madness. Then the main event feud for Ric Flair trying to get his title back from the Great Muta. Great Muta kills him.
Dead. 5 1/4.
It is a good, intense match. It's not like Flair gets squashed, but Muta wins.
Okay, so that leaves us with I have to compete with a nearly 5-star show.
160 monies for me. Got my money back for the tournament. You got a gold star show. You're gonna win unless you really fuck it up. Just no matter how strong is the win.
Okay, Yuji Nagata, Mick Foley.
I didn't even do the little thingy where I did a 10v10 tag. You can't even give me guff about that. I
could give you guff if I wanted. Nothing's stopping me from giving you guff.
Well, you would just be a liar. I didn't do it.
You booked an entire show,
I
extra
paid
show.
Money for that. You can do it right now if you want to.
Oh yeah, because that would seem cool. Let's see. Oh, cause I already blew that off. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can keep this going. Okay. Actually, let's do this. I know, but I don't care.
So here's where I vamp some more, because unlike when he's doing the clicking for me, he's still doing the clicking, but I'm not chattering the whole time, telling him what to do.
Yes.
Dead air is bad. Dead air is widely hailed as being one of the worst things you can put on your YouTube.
I haven't done solo booking in so long that I forget that I have to say things. I'll be honest with you. That's on me.
Like, you did the limited series, but you recorded that so long ago.
Ages ago. It's going to go way long. That was a mistake. It was a mistake. Not doing the series in general, just the number of episodes there are. So yeah, what do you want to vamp about, bud?
Well, I'm just thinking to myself, I've talked about a lot of relatively deep topics. The nature of content creation, what makes good content, while vamping for this deep into the playlist, beyond the point where anyone's going to be jumping on level show here. And I don't have a lot more of content-related stuff to talk about. I have a lot of stuff to talk about, but it's not for this show. So I'm just trying to think to myself, like, where do we go from here? What's not what we're doing next. I think we've kind of dialed that in. Again, unless you guys have input once we get to that episode. But, like, what's next for the Journey of Wrestling as a whole? Because right now this is our only Journey of Wrestling thing. We're not booking like a separate thing where we're booking together. It is just versus time. Is that the future? Is it just versus time forever?
I mean, people have talked about us maybe doing a different game, which it comes with its own learning curve. You know, I played Journey of Wrestling for a long time before we started doing the booking series. Well, for a reasonable amount of time. And I got to buy these games also, usually. So
yeah, but like usually the wrestling simulators aren't that expensive.
$20 around.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, like, do I want to play a different game? I like Journey of Wrestling. It's fun. It gets the job done, lets you tell stories. But would it be better if we did a different game? Because I wouldn't be as already versed in how to snap it over my knee at my whim, and thus would have to try harder mechanically to understand the systems of the game. One of the things that I might find interesting right now, the creative points are the only system of currency in the game, and I've never actually tested what happens if you run out. I assume something bad, but. So you don't putting on good shows helps you get more over, which helps you get more creative points. But there's no costs. It's just all the costs are opt-in, really. Do you want to spend points to change someone's gimmick, have a special match, that sort of thing? Stuff that will help you get over, but won't get over by itself, right? If you just play the shows week to week without spending any currency, your currency will just accumulate. Unless you don't meet any of your goals and then you get a penalty. I also don't know what that is. I might try and figure out what that is. But, like, would it be different? Would it be more challenging if there was a wrestling simulator, I don't even know if one of these exists, that had costs? Like, talent costs has a cost. And, putting on shows has an inherent cost, so you have to get your money back. Because that would add an extra layer of difficulty and realism to the simulation of, like, you gotta draw money. Because right now you don't, really. There is no actual money drawing mechanic in this thing. I could put on 2 vanilla midgets fighting in an empty arena for 6 matches. So long as they're good enough at it, it'll get over.
Oh, man.
But I think to myself, I think that would add things, but is that better content? Is the better content not you and I trying to outbook each other? If we're fighting the game more, is that better or worse? These are all things I'd love to hear from you guys on, but this is recorded so far in advance.
Yeah, that's kind of the way the fish is sliced.
Yeah, the other option is we have no backlog, and that's not going to be an option.
No.
Because some real life happens, and I don't want to miss a week.
Yeah, same. Okay, I think this might be my show.
I'm happy if you are.
No, I need another 1, 2, 3. I need another promo. Let's do that. We'll call it a backstage confrontation. We'll add a producer to it. Okay. Actually, let's put that there. All right. Yeah, here's hoping. I don't really want to. Yeah.
Here's hoping.
Here's hoping. Here's hoping.
I'm rooting for you, bud. I'm not gonna let you win, but I am rooting for you.
Actually, hold on.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
That's too hard. We'll just do this. Yeah. Okay, back to what I was doing. All right, so Jarrett really wants to join $1 Million Man's posse, and it looks good for Jarrett. DiBiase's like, you know what? Fine. If my boys win their match, then we'll talk. Jeff is very excited.
I like that because it's clearly working by implication in the way that DiBiase tends to.
Yes. Okay. Hammer Enforcement does indeed score a victory. And so we cut backstage to Jeff jumping up and down with glee. He's going to join the $1 Million Mafia. He kisses his championship belt. Eddie Guerrero versus Owen Hart. Eddie Guerrero, who is been champ for 3 months, just won his title back from Rick Rude, who was pretending to be a cruiserweight. Owen Hart, who needs this.
Hey, yeah, he's starting to get over. That really was the right call.
Yeah, hot match. Blew off the feud.
Not the greatest feud.
They shake hands afterward. Okay. Renegade beats Shawn Michaels. And he's not trying to lose, but he's given Shawn every opportunity, and his heart's just not in it. And it makes the Renegade sad. He gets the win, and he looks beside himself.
Really putting over the Renegade.
Shawn Michaels rolls out of the ring, grabs a microphone, and goes on a really long, profanity-laced rant. Fuck this company.
Now, if I remember, he went on a really long rant about how WWF sucks not like 2 months ago.
Yeah, and this is how far down he's going. He threatened to leave for the WWF. He called me an idiot. It was pretty good. It was pretty good segment. It was all right. Look at his chest hair.
He's got good chest hair.
Okay.
I want you to understand it's going to take all of my wherewithal not to go offer Shawn Michaels a bunch of money.
It's just a gimmick, bro. Don't work yourself into a shoot, brother.
Came into his shoot.
All right, Diamond Dogs are actually going to retain their titles again. They're starting to believe they're actually as good as they say they are. And these feuds are over. Just because I'm tired of booking them. I want to do a different thing with the tag division. Yeah.
Also, they're really over. Those are good feuds.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. This is a Havoc Championship match. Things are weighted against the heroic. This was announced like very close in the build-up. One of those last-minute AEW type title matches. Raven, who has been Havoc champion for 3 months and barely defended it. Sting, Scott Hall's in there, and it seems like it's almost a tag match. But at the end of the day, it's every man for himself, and Scott Hall proves his loyalty to the flock by letting Raven take the pinfall over Sandman, we'll say.
Like, Scott Hall puts him down and then, like, does the
moves
all
out of
yours,
the way.
boss.
Yeah. It's a cool match in a steel cage. Good stuff. Good stuff, guys. So the $1 Million Mafia is in the ring. And Ted DiBiase gets on the mic and he says, you know, earlier tonight I promised Jeff Jarrett I'd talk about letting him join the $1 Million Mafia. So here I am to talk. I'm not going to talk for long. You people paid good money for these tickets, and there's nothing I respect more than money. So I'll keep it brief. No. So here comes Jeff Jarrett in his big Cadillac, and he hoses down the ring with lemonade, I guess. He's got 2 machines from catering that just are full of lemonade, and he has attached a hose to them somehow, and he is soaking them in lemonade. And he's just screaming weird shit like, how's that? Sour grapes, how about sour lemons? That's real sour. And he sprays some in his own mouth because it's delicious.
Bleeps off, piss on you.
Yeah. There we go. I'm pissed off. How'd you like to be pissed on?
Weird thing for him to do.
Yeah, it was a very weird thing for him to do.
But everyone loved it.
Yeah, everyone loved it.
WC audience is weird.
Yeah, well, you know, we like weird stuff. Cool, thanks.
He's really burning them special segments,
You're
ladies and
goddamn
gentlemen.
right. Okay, so this is Sid Vicious, recent United States champion, 1 month. Dan Severn, doing good stuff. Very strong, very cool. I'm not taking the title off of Sid yet, though. He's proving he's the master and ruler.
Bad for the title to do so.
It wouldn't be great, no. Wow, that was an okay match.
Yeah, actually, quite good.
It was okay.
You've done nothing but good segments, brother. I feel like you got this in the bag.
I might take this. I put a lot of effort, maximum effort.
He burned special segments.
I did. We're just putting Randy Savage over here.
Not even a title match. I suppose he's not champion.
No, he's trying to get his groove back is what's going on here. We're building him up after that big loss. He's proving he can still hang, basically. All right, hype for the main event. It was announced at the tail end during that promo, so in the middle, I guess, of the last show that Mick Foley and Yuji Nagata would be going to war in a match that is close to Mick Foley's heart. Nothing crazy. This is a contest of skill, but it's skill in the hardcore. So it's a street fight. Yuji Nagata brought a really big clam.
I think that's a bag, brother.
Pretty sure it's a really big clam.
You know what? It's your show.
Mick Foley brought a steel chair. The clam is, of course, full of thumbtacks, but that doesn't matter. Mick Foley wins. Cool. Okay. Let's see if I manage to beat you. I met you.
Yeah.
Brian Pillman got over. He didn't do anything. He just is here. Lots of holy shit moments.
Yeah. Oh, you got a little bit of rep.
I got a little bit of rep.
I think you won.
We'll have to check the cheeks, though. Silly Mayhem and Shoot promo. I took the headlines.
Yeah, you did.
That's cool. And, yes, I got back almost as much fans as you took from me last week. Maximum effort gold star show, and the WWE swats it away like an annoying fly.
I wonder if I have any of those special segments.
Oh god, it's the awards.
Oh, it's the awards.
Oh man, I was hoping.
I mean, we gotta.
Yeah, we gotta.
We gotta
Yuji Nagata. All right, stupidest match of the year. This is us. This is all.
Yeah,
us.
this is all interesting. All right.
So yeah, Sandman versus Raven in a street fight on Nitro. One of your nonsenses at Rage in the Cage.
Yeah, the one that didn't do so good.
And Sandman versus Scott Hall in a street fight on Nitro. That's going to be Salmon versus Raven.
That's right. My
Street Fight
10
on Nitro.
my 10v10 matches are great.
Cool.
Hey,
They took my money.
this is something that takes away money. Oh, it's stakes. There's stakes now.
Elimination Chamber. This is craziest match. Savage versus Mick Foley in a steel cage, and Muto versus Diesel in a buried alive.
I got you guys. Oh, come on. Yes, I get money. Look at all these Reese cups in my
I
pockets.
hate you so much. Worst segment of the year. Tony Atlas and Jeff Jarrett. That's probably going to be it. Eddie Guerrero and 2 Cold Scorpio. Or Patty Stonegrinder and Jeff Jarrett.
All you, brother.
All me. Eddie and 2 Cold Scorpio. Okay. Cool. Nah, cool.
Segment of the year.
House show recap. Ted DiBiase, Dan Severn promo. Ted DiBiase, Dan Severn promo.
That's perfect. That's perfect for the. Yeah, of course.
And
That's.
it's the
It's the house show recap.
The best segment of the year was a bunch of wrestling match highlights.
It was
$200.
It's the segment of the year.
I need Championship of the year, WWF World Heavyweight, WWF Intercontinental, WCW World Heavyweight. It's going to be the WWF.
World Heavyweight. I got $100 more dollars.
Wrestler of the year, all mine, so your show sucks. Your wrestlers are garbage. Mick Foley's the
And
best.
I agree with this. Mick Foley is the wrestler of the year. That's fair.
Cool. I got my money back.
That's totally fair.
Most
hyped?
hyped event.
It's gonna
It's
be
going to be WrestleMania.
It's gonna be WrestleMania, and I get $100
$4,000 for you. Worst event. I hope it's In Your House Seasons Beatings.
It deserves to be.
Thank
and
God.
it is.
$50
Yeah, I got $50
down.
taken. Yeah.
It's basically even.
WrestleMania will be
Yeah,
the
it's
event of the year, I
WrestleMania.
think. Yeah, another $200 for me.
Worst feud of the year, Bradshaw versus Ron Simmons. Come on, Bradshaw versus Ron Simmons.
It was shitty.
Yeah.
It was shitty. It deserves this. It didn't get over, brother.
Feud of the year. Jesus Christ, they love Muto.
I love Muto.
Yeah.
Yeah,
versus
yeah.
Rodney Anawai. Good for him. $200 more. Jesus Christ. Worst company of the year. Hey, I'm going to lose a bunch of money. Cool. Company of the year.
Yeah,
hey,
I'm gonna get a bunch of money.
Get a bunch of money.
Yay!
Yeah. Just continue filleting him. Worst match of the year. Oh, come on, Marcella versus Mikey Whipwreck. Come on.
I don't even remember that match.
Yeah, well, you put it on. Cool. It took $50 away from you. Okay, match of the year. Savage versus Sting versus Shawn Michaels at Clash of Champions. Hogan
God, that was
versus
great.
Flair versus Muto versus Taker versus Diesel versus Ricky Choshu at WrestleMania.
That was the chamber.
And Muto versus Diesel at In Your House Beware of Dog. It's going to be the Chamber. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the chamber, brother.
I hope you had a fun evening. I hope you go fuck yourself. The Warlord and Hawk are unhappy. I don't know who Lance Jade is. Maybe it's Lance Cade. Why are the Warlord and Hawk unhappy?
They just are. You pissed them
I guess so. Bret Hart wants to team with Ron Simmons.
off. Okay, sure. I'm going to be breaking up the Cowboys from hell anyway.
Let's check your mail. Oh, wow. You got a bunch of free shit and a bunch of artifacts. Re-signs, staff interest, reincarnation, style change. Mark Henry on your training roster is doing good. D'Lo Brown is over during the training event.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Wow. Let's just close this out by checking. Nope, not go to the main menu. Not go to the main menu. I want to check. Where's the thing? Fan history. That's what I want.
It's pinching.
It's pinching.
It's pinching.
Yeah, I'm almost there.